Welcome to the Quick Galloper YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.
Good to see you back.
Good to be back.
And now that we've seen you, we know it's that time of year again. Mouttet Mile.
Yes.
You won it last year with your first start here in Jamaica with the famous rough entry. We saw him a couple of times this year. What's the latest with rough entry?
Rough entry was, we were tired, rough entry. He had an injury, which probably wasn't career ending, but at his age, you know, he has done everything we've asked him to do. He's now, I think, about to get into the 2025 breeding season. Mm-hmm. So he's transitioning now to be a stallion here in Jamaica.
Okay.
So we kept him in the barn for 4 or 5 months just to make sure that he, he was safe to turn out and so forth. He left here looking as though he could race.
Mouttet Mile, you have 2 entries, Legacy Isle and Commandant. We know they traveled within the last month. They were at Plum Point for some time and just came to the racetrack last week with the Mouttet Mile, of course, this Saturday. Can you tell us how you would have prepared them with all those factors in consideration?
Well, we didn't set out planning to come 3 weeks before the Mouttet Mile. We were originally scheduled to come in October, which was technically a little bit longer than when rough entry came in. We had a problem with the VSD in Jamaica, and the day the horses were supposed to ship, they were denied entry. So we trained them in isolation from that period to when they shipped to Jamaica to go into quarantine. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I am not, any trainer is supremely confident that the preparation is perfect. I mean, you never go into any kind of race or anything like that feeling that way. I mean, I don't. But quarantine, as everybody knows, in Jamaica, there is no training. I wish we could address that. So when horses, I think this event is going to just continue to grow, and a lot of other guys who are not. I'm Jamaican, so I navigate some of the red tape, but international races attract international horses, and I don't think they go through the same amount of, the process isn't the same. Mm-hmm. So back to your question, with Plum Point we walked for 14 days. We got here and unfortunately we had another setback where both horses, well, mainly Legacy Isle, got injured in the trailer. It didn't look good at first, but when I got here and got veterinary advice, and it turned out to looked worse than it actually was. So both horses have scrapes and bruises on their upper hind end. Unfortunately, Legacy Isle apparently kicked the trailer and something caught him at the back of his heel. It fortunately didn't affect the blood flow to his hoof, and therefore our main fight was just to keep him infection free, which that has happened, and he worked really well on Sunday, and Commander, to me, worked really well on Saturday. Both of them worked fairly easy, and at this point in time, there's no sense in too fast of a work. Mm-hmm. Uncharacteristically, yesterday we took Legacy Isle back to the track after he worked, simply because I've been watching him every day, and every day that he goes out, he just feels more comfortable. I guess a little of the body soreness is just going away. So mm-hmm. I just took him out yesterday. I never did that before, but I felt we needed to change, Mm-hmm. And, right. So that is basically where we're at. The plan was to give them one work before the Mouttet Mile. I have to say lots of thanks to the grounds staff with the gate and the track maintenance folks, because we were able to breeze in isolation on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday we had to get the blacksmith to come in and put on a special shoe on Legacy Isle to allow him to breeze, and it worked out, you know. So
We have the draw tonight, as you know. Do you care to tell us who the riders are going to be?
Jaramillo will ride Legacy Isle, and Paco Lopez will ride Commandant.
Are both riders here?
No, they're not here yet.
Not here.
They come on Friday evening. Paco wants to come on Thursday, 'cause I think he's on a suspension, which is up on Friday.
Okay.
So he said, I'm not riding, I want to come to Jamaica from 2 days before. So I'm expecting to pick him up on Thursday afternoon and Jaramillo on Friday afternoon.
You stated, in a nutshell, clearly not the ideal preparation, but you made do with the condition.
From the standpoint of the trailer,
Right.
I mean, the other parts of it, I'm not going to say, well, listen, because we are to walk 2 weeks before. I don't think that's the horses were fit, you know, and I feel like sometimes, certainly towards the end, less is better. So we'll see.
Before we move on, though, in terms of mentally and physically, any drastic changes in terms of with the shipping?
Well, fortunately, both horses are I think professionals. You know, they don't get spooked. I mean, they haven't acted crazy. They're just big, and so that they can't fit in the trailer in one stall. And unfortunately, they were loaded in one stall, and I have to take responsibility for that. Again, Commandant, just a little bruise. Again, superficial. Legacy Isle, bruise on his back, and everybody's gonna see it. But actually, the biggest problem was in his foot. But he's over it, so yeah, no excuses.
And how are you looking forward to the race, if we can close on that end?
I think the race is going to have a pretty decent race flow. Legacy Isle is actually a very quick horse, so you know, I don't try not to tell the jockeys how to ride, but I would expect Legacy Isle to be a little bit more forward and Commandant to be a little, you know, so hopefully mid-pack with somewhere to run when Paco wants to make his move.
And you expect a full field?
Yeah, it can be a full field, and I think this year looks like it's a hotter race, you know. Desert of Malibu seems to be a tough horse to beat as well. I know that Baba Nunes has two nice horses, Barnaby and TikTok, and I think Pack Play. So again, the event is getting better and better, and so is the quality of the racing. Right? So we've actually brought 2 horses here that are good horses. Yeah.
Mr. Crichton, I want to wish you all the best, and you know, look forward to see if you can make it 2 from 2.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.